Good morning, crypto junkies. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Jay, and you're going to want to go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of the updates, you don't miss any videos. You're going to want to go ahead and click on the bell notification to get an email as soon as we upload. We're going to be changing the schedule of how we upload this week. We're going to start shooting 2 videos. This is going to start probably tomorrow. We're going to be shooting an update video on all the positions that we currently have, and we're going to be shooting videos on breaking news and things going on in the crypto community. This video, I'll be touching on a little bit of both. So let's jump right in. I want to start with the cap. Cap is floating around nice, around 125, 126 billion. That seems to be holding pretty steady. You know, again, we're still down from 140, 150 that it was at about a week ago now. But it's still doing nicely. Bitconnect is still floating at number 13. It's over $100 per Bitconnect coin, which is good. That's strong for us. That's good news. So on the lending side today, we're not going to get that pretty of a payout today, 0.20. You know, that's not that good. But the last 3 days were amazing. So that seems to be the new trend they're doing. Is we'll get like 2-3 amazingly high days, and then we'll get a couple low days. And considering that the market and everything else has been down, and everybody thinks that we're in this bad situation with cryptocurrency, we're actually not. You know, when you see a volatility trading bot like this go and give you record high interest rates and interest payouts, we're in good shape. And I can't wait. You know, I've been out of the loop a little bit with Bitconnect because I'm not in, I haven't really been connected with Satish lately. But the last time I did talk to him, which was about a month ago, you know, they have plans to roll out their software internally, start trading other cryptocurrencies. They're not doing that right now. They're just exclusively working with Bitconnect and Bitcoin on their internal side. So once they open up all their algorithms and whatnot onto the rest of the market, I think we'll be at a 2 to 3% paid out daily, which will be a new standard in the industry for sure. And nobody else is doing that consistently. Like, you have tools that are paying that out, but how long they'll last is usually the question. So I've let refresh this. I've let the lending wallet build up a little bit here. I want to get this over 3,000 right now, so I figured I would just do this with you live. What do we need? We need 170. Let me just go ahead and push 170 in. And then, yeah, let me think we'll be able to reinvest the 170, right? Yeah, should work. Yep, cool. So now we should be at 3,000 total. Yep, there it is. And so I want to go ahead and mention something here is that overall, there's only 7 people that have come in under my team or whatever. Like, I know people who have 400 or 500 that have come in underneath them. And granted, they're making more money, but we've purposefully left this account where 99% of the money made is been off of interest alone. Because yeah, some people don't want to be marketers. They're not going to market this thing. They're not going to go out and get a bunch of people to sign up. They're just going to invest this for themselves. And I think it's, you know, to be able to show that and for people to be able to see that, like, this is what an account looks like when you're not really actively marketing it is important, because then it's more of a truer number to those that have zero interest in becoming a marketer. Let's take a quick look at Bitpetite. USI TAC again, even though I don't show it, it's still there, running, operating. Okay, yeah, we got some money coming in. We've gotten a few more people sign up. I think, yeah, 5 referrals now, $150 in referral commissions, almost 8,000 totally invested underneath me, which is good. We're going to come in at a bigger position in Bitpetite this week. I want to get this up to 500, I think it was, 550. Somebody just gave me access to a calculator they made for this, and the magic number was 550. So I think we're going to take up to that. But yeah, just to give you a recap on this, I like Bitpetite because it pays out dividends like every hour. So it pays out like fractions of a dollar, fractions of Satoshis of Bitcoin, you know, and Ethereum and Litecoin all day long. So you can kind of see it in action. I think for a lot of people that makes it feel more tangible, makes it feel more real, you know. And let's just quickly look at a few pieces of news that stood out to me. So Japan, in the wake of the China ban, is quickly turning into one of the largest Bitcoin markets, which I already knew. Japan was already leading the way, but Japan is close to China, one of the biggest countries in the world in terms of population. And so it's quickly taking over. In terms of the Japanese exchanges are starting to fill up in the wake of all the Chinese exchanges shutting down. So again, I don't really see that as a bad thing. You know, when challenge arises, that and competition arises, that usually forces everybody to play a bigger game, play a smarter game. And there's actually a documentary on this in Netflix called Genius or Geniuses, and what it talks about is different points in time when extreme competition between two or three adversaries forced innovation in such a huge way. We're seeing that now. We're seeing like cryptocurrency against the standard traditional, centralized banking. We're seeing competition within the different cryptocurrencies themselves. There's so many layers of competition and adversary together within this whole, space that is forcing huge change like almost every day. And I think that's what throws people off. That confuses people as well as it gets people excited. You just got to choose what you want to look at, because there's just as much great news coming out every day as there is bad news coming out every day. News and propaganda that's trying to frame it like it's still being used for the drug trade and so on and so forth. There's going to be both sides of the equation played out every single day. So, oh yeah, here's this story right here. I didn't realize it was on Cointelegraph. Yeah, so that's exciting. I'll link this. You can read up on this. If you're not already following Cointelegraph, then do it, Cointelegraph.com, and then Bitcoin.com is another news site that I use to get daily news. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's all I wanted to show you. Oh, let's quickly look at the charts. We're running a nice linear pattern now on Bitcoin itself. Just cruising along here nicely between these two lines. And yeah, we've touched down. Yeah, that might even be a line right there, 37-ish, 3700-ish now, because that's probably a previous resistance line that's now turned into support to a degree. Oh no, it's resistance. Excuse me. Let me restate that, resistance. But this has turned into a nice support line at 3,000. And yeah, we'll continue to tread here side by side before we still might drop again. But we'll have to see. We'll see how that all comes together over the next 30, 60 days. Yeah, that's it for this video. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Like and interact with the video. We have the rolling little challenge, which is if you interact with the video, like, comment, subscribe, then I send you some Bitcoin. So be sure to leave your BTC address in case I do pick you in the comments, and I'll send you over some Bitcoin. That's it for now.